your coffee, sit back and relax as we create something new with my crafting crew. Monty Python, my crafting king. Pudgy, my little crafting queen. Tink, my chaos coordinator. And sassy Miss Peaches too.
So welcome to my channel. This is Crafteritas and I'm Rita. And I have an unboxing for you today. And the first thing I'm going to unbox, this came with some other stuff that was for me that had nothing to do with diamond painting. So I went ahead and took it out of the box. But this is one of those vacuums for drills. So I'm going to see how it works. I've heard some good things about it and other people say they don't like it. So we're going to see how it works for us. I'll let you know. I'll report back on it. Okay, the second thing I have is, it's always an exciting day when you get DP for sparklers. And this one is for the kit 13th Hour. Now, she was missing 3 of the drills, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on the website. And I did add myself to the wish list for those. The first, though, these were separate. These were not part of the 13th Hour. These are those new glaze drills that she has. So I got each one of the colors that she had. This may be my favorite, but then again, I'm partial to blue. So they're the new ones that were kind of a happy accident. And if everybody likes them, she said she would consider ordering them again. So I believe they were either a glitter or a pixie dust that has an AB coating on it. So I'll be interested to see how that looks on a canvas. They look very pretty. And these are the ones that are for 13th Hour. Minus the 2 that are, or the 3 that are missing. So these are little pearls. We have a green and a pink. And I'll tell you, the first time I put down round drills on a square canvas, I had some problems with it. But a friend of mine walked me through it and just told me to trust the process and that it would work out all right. And it turned out beautiful. So don't be afraid. Go ahead and use them and trust the process. So here's 2 more sparklers for squares. And there's the moss, that pretty green color. And then, oh, look how gorgeous that capri blue is. Oh, wow. That's going to be gorgeous. So there's a brown glitter. There's almost a black pixie dust. Another brown pixie dust. Another shade of brown in the glitter. This one's called Metallic Chill. That one's pretty, I like that. And then we have 310 crystals. So I believe the ones that we were missing were Twisted Emerald, Torch, and the confetti one, I believe. So we'll keep our eye out on the website for that and see if we can get that before I start 13th Hour. I don't have any plans to start anytime soon because currently I'm working through my 26 and 26 and I've completed 21 of my 26 and I'm working on the last 5. Next up, we have our canvases. I have 2, both are from Destash. And the first one is Laundry Black Cats by Liubka. And it's 55.6 by 55.6. And it has 31 colors, including 1 AB and 3 fairy dust. And has 40,804 total drills. And it is a round kit. On the box, if it's pink, the newer kits. Some of the older kits came in pink boxes, even if they were square. All right. Look, we even got the treasure card. Excellent. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It is a bronze, but I don't mind bronze because they're still beautiful. All right, and here's our individual stickers that we can use in our logbook. And here's the individual stickers that we can use for our storage as we kit up. And as it said, we have 3 ABs, or 3 fairy dust and 1 AB. All right, so let's get this canvas out of here. I'm excited to get the treasure card because a lot of times when you get them on Destash, they don't send the treasure cards with them. Now this one did not come with a toolkit, and that's okay. I have plenty of toolkits. All right. Let's turn that over and let it lay flat for a minute and see if that flattens out for us. I think it will. All right, so here are our drills. Oh, I see a 6,000 there. So 6,000s occur when Jack wants to have a color that is not in the DMC, so they create their own. And there are 2 in this kit, I noticed. So I think this one is, and I think the one right behind it, that burgundy colored one, is also one. So there's our colors. Let's turn this baby over and take a look. Oh, look at that. How cute is that? The Liubka cats are just so adorable. It's hard not to love them, right? All right, let's see if we can find the specials in this. So let's start with the AB, and that is going to be the arrow symbol. So you're going to see that up here in all the bottles and things sitting on the shelf to accent them. It's in this handle here. It's also got a couple of them in the cat's eye up here and down here in this cat's eye, and also all around the dryer here, and it's also the knobs on the washer and dryer. All right, so lots of ABs on there. Now we are looking for the star symbol, and that is Z413. Oh, and that's going to be all in our cats. All in our cats. You can see the star there. Looks like this little cat didn't get any star love, but that's okay. There's not as much of him showing. So next we're looking for Z741, and that is an E. So you're going to see outline in the bottles here and over here and around the lamp. There's a little bit right in the center here. And then also here in the label and here. Down here also, all around these knobs, all around the outline here of the washer and dryer. And there's even some down here in the rug. All right, the next one we're looking for is Z742. And that is a triangle that's in the upper right-hand corner. And that one is going to be up here in the bottles, right here, 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 here. Oh, it's even in the cat's eyes and in his belly. No, I guess that's a jar in front of him. And it looks like there's going to be quite a bit down here in the rug as well. All right, awesome. So that blue you see is a U, and it's all in any of the blues that you see on the wall or in the washer, it's in there. And then the other one is the burgundy, and that is 6030. And that's going to be all along the shelf here, in the top of this jar, all along this shelf, outline in this jar, here, here, here. It's the countertop. It's going down this way and across this way. So lots of that color in here too. So I'm going to pause you, get this put away, and then we'll get the other canvas out and see what that is. So what is kit number 2? It was from, I believe, Mystery Box 22, and it is a Randal Spangler Reading by Firefly Light, and it is 50.6 by 50.6 centimeters. It has 44 colors, including 2 ABs, 1 iridescent, and 6 fairy dust, and has a total of 33,856 diamonds. so let's get this one out and take a look. And this one does come with a toolkit. So we don't need the toolkit though. We have plenty of those. Get the canvas out. We'll set this over to the side. All right. And we're gonna get, oh, and we came with the treasure card. That's 2 for 2, but both are bronze, and that's okay because look how adorable that little dragling is. Adorable. All right. Set that over to the side and take a look here. Here's our individual stickers that we can use in our logbook. And then we have all the stickers here for our storage when we kit up. So we have 2 ABs, 1 iridescent, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairy dust. So that is going to be sparkly. All right, let's see. And again, I'm going to turn this one over and let it lay for a moment and see if that'll flatten out for us. I believe it will. It usually does. And in the meantime, let's take a look at these colors. I am going to open it so we can see a little better. But they're pretty typical Spangler colors with the greens and browns and blues. All right. So we have a yellow AB there. I'm not going to pull it apart though because I'll never get it back in here if I pull it apart. So when we do a kit up of this, you will see the individual drills. But for now, we're going to set that to the side and take a look at this canvas. Look at this canvas. So I forgot to talk about the canvas itself. So the canvas is that velvety soft backing. It's got the scallop and poked edges. It's got the heavier duty release cover. The glue, of course, is sticky. I know I've heard some people say they've had some problems with the glue lately. I have not. I've been lucky, so keep our fingers crossed and hopefully we won't have a problem with it. So at the top, we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. On the left here, we have the legend. On the lower right, we have another legend. And at the bottom, we have their warranty information with an email address for support if you need it. We have their socials. And if you've never ordered from Diamond Art Club before, there's a code to take 10% off your next order. You can only use that once, I believe, though. And in the bottom left, we have a thumbnail of the image. We have the name of the canvas, which is Reading by Firefly Light, and the size, and it's by Randal Spangler. Look at that dragling. Is he not adorable? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to do this one. He's cutie pie and doing my favorite thing. He's reading Amazing Tales. All right, so let's see if we can find some of these specials. So the first one is AB 3078. AB 3078. And that is going to be, I call it a bow tie. So there's some down here. Looks like there may be some up here as well. Here, all down through here. So it looks like a lot of it is going to be centered here and with some of it dotted around in some of the other fireflies that are flying around. All right, next we have AB 3819, and that is signified by an up arrow. Let's see if we see that one. I do, it's up here. You can see it right here highlighting the tops of these leaves. That is, oh, and on his tail too a little bit. And here on these leaves. All right, next we have The iridescent one. I bet that's going to be in the Fireflies. L5200 iridescent. And that is signified by the dot. And as we suspected, it's all in this jar and outlining the jar. And that is the only place I see it. I don't see it anywhere else. All right. Next we have a fairy dust, and that's Z471. And that is signified by a $sign. Let's see if we see that one. Looks like it's all in the leaves as well. There's some here in the dragling himself, and also in these leaves over here. Next is Z742, and that's signified by the N. Where? Oh, that's gonna be up here as well in the Firefly jar. And it looks like it's around some of these little fireflies that are flying around. All right. Next is Z794. Oh, and that's going to be all in the book. That is kind of, I call it kind of a star, but it's not really a star. Asterisk maybe, I'm not sure. But that's going to outline all the letters in the book, or it's going to be the lettering of the book. It's also going to be here in the mushroom. There's more over here. It looks like there's some up in the jar. All right. And Z900, that is a red color, and that's going to be down here in the mushrooms. And can't tell if it's up here or not. No, I don't see it up there. So just down here in the mushrooms. All right, next is Z977, and that is signified by a P. And let's see if we see that. That's all in the dragline here. Up in here on the dragline. So it looks like the dragline's going to get the lion's share of that one. And then the last one is Z3865, and that's signified by a slash mark. Probably not going to be, oh no, I see it. It's right down here. That is the only place I see it though. So there must be very little of that one. But anyway, so there are our canvases. We have Reading by Firelight by Randal Spangler and Laundry Black Cats by Liubka. So don't be afraid to buy off a Destash. A lot of times you can get really good deals, and you can also get the treasure cards. And it's a great place to find things that are hard to find. I usually shop mostly on the actual Destash site. I just feel like it's a little more reputable. I did have one occasion that I was scammed. Luckily, I paid with PayPal goods and services though, and I was able to get my money back almost right away without any problem. But that was from a site that was not the DAC site. So I just feel like maybe it might be a little safer. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just kind of disillusioning myself into thinking it's safer, but I've had better luck with it, we'll say that. All right, so I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a like. And so don't forget to subscribe so you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and happy diamond painting. Who's ready to eat? Who's ready? You ready for Din Din? Oh my goodness, you ready for Din Din? You ready for Din Din? Oh my goodness. Who's ready for Din Din? Is Monty ready?
The mailbox rattles, here it comes again. Happy mail arriving from my favorite crafting places. New drills, new trays, new canvases to start. Diamond painting magic shining straight from the heart.